CBS News Philadelphia, this is a Next Weather Storm Alert update.
Saturday afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Bill Kelly here with your 5 o'clock update. Maybe technically good evening to you all. It's beautiful outside for a majority of our area right now. The windy conditions have ushered our temperatures into the 70s in most spots with the sunshine, but it is a false sunshine. In fact, it is going to help enhance some of these storms that are back here to our west. In fact, there's a new severe thunderstorm warning on this one near Lancaster, which I'm going to show you in just a second. There are more storms that are really starting to go out west of our area, but a lot of that is starting to approach our region. So the Lehigh Valley is a rumble of thunder I just saw. And we also are going to be tracking the severe threat as well, talking about a severe thunderstorm watch in our area. Ahead of this line, I want to take you down here to the D.C. metro or D.C. area, only because it shows you just in the last 30 minutes, we've seen some storms start to pop. And these storms are very strong, and they're moving at about 50 to 60 miles per hour. So if I take the leading edge and I draw it out, you folks that are here, say in Kent County, we're going to bring you up into Dover and say you have about another 45 minutes or so, if these hold together, that it's going to be on your doorstep. So we're starting to see in that 5:30, 6 o'clock time frame, these storms entering our area, and that's down into parts of Delaware. Here's that new warning I was just telling you about, and it's primarily issued here for Harrisburg, but the warning is up until 5:30. It is a severe thunderstorm warning. Gusts of wind up to 70 miles per hour, going to be 60 to 70 with this one. It does include West Donegal, but it does not include Lancaster at this point. It's just in the far western sliver here of Lancaster County. But it is the first warning that we've had in our area. So you look at the overall big picture. Here's what's going on. The shade of pink is the severe thunderstorm watch that's in effect. And that watch is up right now for all of our areas until 8 o'clock. And you can see that here. This includes places like the Lehigh Valley up into the Poconos as well. I was reading the chat from the National Weather Service, and that's why I have the podium set up here. I'm looking at what's going on, and they're having a discussion about putting the watch right here and just including the entire area. I think it's only a matter of time until they do that and put the severe thunderstorm watch into parts of Philadelphia, or all of Philadelphia, pretty much all of New Jersey. It's not there at this moment, but it will either be a tornado watch or a severe thunderstorm watch that goes up. I feel pretty certain about that, and of course we'll give you that information when that comes down. We don't have that right now, but we are in the enhanced risk. That's a 3 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. That includes Philadelphia, that includes Trenton, that includes Atlantic City, that includes all the way back through all the Lehigh Valley. It goes down to the northern parts here of Salem and Cumberland County. Elsewhere outside of that, it is a slight risk, which is a 2 of 5 scattered severe storms possible. Either way, I don't want you to get so hung up on the distinct line here. Our area is under the severe risk between now and, let's say, 9 o'clock. And really in that 6 to 8:30 time frame. That's what we're going to be watching very closely, including tornadoes. The tornado risk is greatest in the country, in our area right now, and it does go into North Jersey, includes New York, parts of southern New York, not quite up to Albany, but up in that way. This is where the greatest risk for tornadoes are going to be. And the updated Futurecast shows you, look at these bright colors. These are individual cells that are going to pop up, and by the time we get to, say, 8:30, and 9, that will finally move on out of here. But it's going to potentially be a pretty active couple of hours around the area, and so our threats are going to remain. There's a few things that you should do here, and that is get your devices charged. You're going to want to, download the app if you haven't already. Obviously, you're watching us right now on CBS News Philadelphia. We're streaming. We're going to do that. I'll give you an update every half hour until we need to cut in and just go continuously. Bring stuff in that's outside. We have some very windy conditions. In fact, I want to show you. I'm going to go past this, talk about prepare. I want to talk about the temperatures for just a moment. So here we are, 70 degrees in Philadelphia. It's the first 70-degree day of the year officially, by the way. We've been talking about it all week long, April 1st. It's been a while since we've had a first occurrence of 70 on April 1st. You got to go back to, I think it was 2015 that we had one. I think it was April 6th that year. So it's been a while. We should be up around March 12th for our first 70-degree day. So it's a relatively cool March. 66 was our highest. 73 right now in Wilmington, 73 in Lancaster. It's 71 up around Allentown and Bethlehem. In addition to that, we talk about dew point. Dew point is simply a measure of the moisture in the air. The higher the number, the stickier the air, the more moisture to work with. We're starting to see some 50s and 60s work on in. The more humid it is, the higher the dew point temperature, the more energy there is for the storms to work with, especially when you account for the heat. You got the warmth, you have the moisture, and then you have the atmospheric spin, the winds that are out there. Those are all ingredients for a severe weather event, and our area is, for the most part, primed for that over the next couple of hours, and that's why we're doing these cut-ins. Hopefully things move through and there's not anything that's significant, but it's certainly possible that there will be, and that's why we're here, and we're ready to get you and your family safe, keep you guys safe, and covered if need be. The winds, I'll be honest with you, they're much lighter than I had anticipated at this time, which is great, right? We got 25 to 30, maybe 35 miles per hour in spots. I expected more of a 40-mile-per-hour wind, so that's helpful. However, with that being said, as the cold front itself, which is still back to the west, as it crosses, it's actually positioned pushing up near the Poconos here, as it makes its way through our area along that front, especially if we have the thunderstorms with it, that's where the winds are going to kick up, and we can't rule out wind gusts that will be up into the 60, if not 70-mile-per-hour range. And every time I hear a ding, I don't know if you can hear it on my microphone, that means there's something going on with the National Weather Service, so I just scan over. It's nothing that I need to bring to you. Any watches or warnings, we would know that right away. So again, we are monitoring this. We have the weather conditions that are ripe for some severe storms. It's Saturday afternoon. Prepare. We're going to keep you and your family safe over the next few hours. We will have another cut-in, another update coming up at the bottom of the hour right here on CBS News Philadelphia. We're streaming unless we have any warnings that are newly issued, in which case we'll jump on and we will cover them for you. I'm meteorologist Bill Kelly. See you back here in just a bit.